Well, I dreamed I saw the knights in armor coming, singing something about a queen. There was children singing and drummers drumming, the archers split the tree. There was a fanfare blowing to the sun that floated on the breeze. We got Mother Nature on the run in the 1970s. Look at Mother Nature on the run in the 1970s. I was lying in a burned out basement with the full moon in my eyes. I was hoping for replacement when the sun burst through the skies. There was a fan for blowing to the sun that floated on the breeze. We got Mother Nature on the run in the 1970s. Look at Mother Nature on the run in the 1970s. Well, I dreamed I saw the silver spaceship flying in the yellow haze of the sun. And there was children singing and colors flying all around the chosen ones. All in a dream, all in a dream, floating had begun. We were flying Mother Nature's silver sea to a new home in the sun. Flying Mother Nature's silver sea to a new home in the sun. I still hear the snares in the square, colors ablaze in the evening. The air was still down the stormy hill. It's good to be young and daring. It's good to be young and daring. Beat the drum like a heartbeat. Lonely and strong, beat the drum. Beat the drum like a heartbeat. Lonely and strong, beat the drum. I still see the blood on the knees that came and swing without warning. The lads in white at the speed of light. It's good to be young and daring. It's good to be young and daring. Beat the drum, beat the drum like a heartbeat. Lonely and strong, beat the drum, beat the drum like a heartbeat. Lonely and strong, beat the drum. Across the bay I can still hear the strings. The two-step loud and blaring. We walk hand in hand to the accordion band. It's good to be young and daring. It's good to be young and daring. Beat the drum, beat the drum like a heartbeat. Lonely and strong, beat the drum, beat the drum like a heartbeat. Lonely and strong, beat the drum. She was the pride of the summer that year. She was my lady, my sweetheart. We walked the back rock and we stopped by the loch. It's good to be young and daring. It's good to be young and daring. Beat the drum, beat the drum like a heartbeat. Lonely and strong, beat the drum, beat the drum like a heartbeat. Lonely and strong, beat the drum, beat the drum like a heartbeat. Lonely and strong, beat the drum. Landlords gave the pleasant trials to the sacrifice of man. In the past, to fight quite quietly, a presence once again. The name of capital, establishment improver. It's a name, the hidden truth, the hidden lies that once nailed you to the pane. They did a dance called America. They danced around and waited at the turns for America. They danced their latest round. They did a dance for America. They danced around and waited at the turns for America. They danced their latest round to the candles of enlightenment once lit. They say don't burn to turn the darkest room of suffering to a greater state of pain. Don't tell me that's behind you now. Don't greet me. Don't meet your dying blind. It's our very last stand together. So let's savor no regrets. They did a dance for America. They danced around and waited at the turns for America. They danced their ladies round. They did a dance called America. They danced around and waited at the turns for America. They danced their ladies round. There were days that once held confidence, strength, and will and mind. The camouflage that once your sons and daughters' time. Another lounge, my love, my island. You've gone international with all the praying men of God. They sat and watched it all go on. They did a dance called America. They danced around and waited at the turns for America. They danced their ladies round. They did a dance called America. They danced around and waited at the turns for America. They danced their ladies round. Once in a lifetime, the sun goes down. Once in a lifetime, you die. Once in a moment, you live and love, protect and survive. Protect and survive. The red hot sun burns up the hill. The winter's bright, the summer's king, and I tramp these acres, and I feel once upon a time. And then it seemed like everything you saw and touched and felt was real. They turned the tap and they turned the wheel. Breathing free. Once in a lifetime, you live and love. Once in a lifetime, you die. Once in a moment, the sun goes down. Protect and survive. Protect and survive. Now you search the open evening sky, trace the memories in your eyes, for the prophet's hard rain and the deluge lies. Tears around your door. Once there were trees and livestock here, a mother's love, a warning's clear, but you chose to turn away from fear. Breathing free. You took your sacrifice to the gods of war, traded your children's lives for a mess of gold, and you beat your plowshares in the swords. Breathing free. Once in a lifetime, you live and love. Once in a lifetime, you die. Once in a moment, the sun goes down. Protect and survive. Protect and survive. There's a faceless cross on a distant hill, a wasted voice, a silent scream where the lovers and the dreamers dream. You stand and dream alone. Once in a lifetime, you live and love. Once in a lifetime, you die. Once in a moment, the sun goes down. Protect and survive. Protect and survive. Apologies, guys. It's just a just the wind and stuff. I just have to sit back. Sure. Can anyone explain? I saw your face today, so far away the rain and the ocean. I see your rivers growing, I see your rivers flowing, see your skies open, the year of the flood. And you may walk, and you may run, you find your footprints all around the sun. And every time the storms and the slime cloud comes, you just keep on walking. It's been this way from the start. Everybody walking around with foes in their heart. Everybody holding up the skies in the dark while the stars keep falling. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's coming clear as day. Shadows come its place through the shadows of the fields all along the valley. And every sunrise span our beginnings, man. All our doves sand for the hour of nowhere. And we may walk and we may run, we find our footprints all around the sun. And every time the sky and the snow clouds come, they just keep on walking. It's been this way from the start. Everybody walking around with foes in their heart. Everybody lighting up the sky in the dark as the skies keep falling. Whoa, 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 whoa. And you may walk and you may run, you mind your footprints all around the sun. And every time the storms and the snow clouds come, they just keep on walking. It's been this way from the start. Everybody walking around with foes in their heart. Everybody lighting up the skies in the dark as the stars keep falling. And you may walk and you may run, you leave your footprints all around the sun. And every time the storms and the snow clouds comes, you just keep on walking. It's been this way from the start. Everybody walking around with holes in their heart. Everybody lighting up the skies in the dark as the skies keep falling. Whoa, 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 whoa. A song called The Ocean Road. As I walked out one morning fair, down the ocean road to linger there. The sun was up, I saw a sea of blue, but it was night in my heart for you, and the turning wave filled my empty thoughts with a home and power that was a sea of loss. I saw my life, I held the flame that we should take this road again. Back then, I could see it all again, like I was young, strong in heart and dreams. Once more I'm taking all that's real again, where the waters was as clear, soaring like a bird. Where do we go? Where do we go? On and over, oh, we know. Where do we go? Where do we go? On the ocean road, round the smallest sphere, through an endless void to fade and disappear. Her fickle heart broke down in pain, that we should take this road again. There's thunder clouds round that hometown bay, as I walk out in the rain, through the sepia showers and the folds of flood days. I got a fleeting glimpse of life, although the water's black as night. The colors of Scotland keep me young inside. There must be a place under the sun where hearts of golden glory grow young. There must be a place under the sun where hearts of golden glory grow young. And there's a vision coming soon, through the faith that cleans your wounds. Hearts of golden glory will be renewed. Down the glens where the headlands stand, I feel like he went through this land, across for the people, like the wind through your hands. There must be a place under the sun where hearts of old and glory grow young. There must be a place under the sun where hearts of old and glory grow young. Every river I try to cross, every hill I try to climb, every ocean I try to swim, and every road I try to find. All the ways of my life, I'd rather be with you. There's no way without you. You ask me to believe in magic, expect me to commit suicide of the heart. You ask me to play this game without questions, raising the stakes in this shotgun roulette. Every river I try to cross, every hill I try to climb, every ocean I try to swim, and every road I try to find. All the ways of my life, I'd rather be with you. There's no way without you. You came to me like the ways of children, simple as breathing, easy as air, and the years have no fear. Like the wind, they pass over, love forgiven, washed and saved. Every river I try to cross, every hill I try to climb, every ocean I try to swim, and every road I try to find. All the ways of my life, I'd rather be with you. There's no way without you. Every river I try to cross, every hill I try to climb, every ocean I try to swim, and every road I try to find. All the ways of my life, I'd rather be with you. There's no way without you. Every river I try to cross, every hill I try to climb, every ocean I try to swim, and every road I try to find. All the ways of my life, I'd rather be with you. There's no way without you. 8 people running Yamaha PSR 115 keyboard. You know, this is a G. Oh, like, yeah. By yon bonny banks and by yon bonny breeze, where the sun shines bright on Loch Lomond, where me and my true love we ever want to be, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. You take the high road and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland for ye, for me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. It was there that we parted in yon shady glen, on the steep, steep sides of Ben Lomond, where in purple hue the Highland hills we view, and the moon coming out in the gloaming. You take the high road, and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland before ye, where me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond, where the wee birdies sing and the wild flowers spring, and the sun shines, the waters are sleeping, but the broken heart will any second spring, and the whipple may cease from their greeting. You take the high road, and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland before ye, where me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond, on the bonny, bonny banks, on the bonny, bonny banks, on the bonny, bonny banks, on the bonny, bonny banks. You take the high road, and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland before ye, where me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Pretend you're happy when you're blue. It isn't very hard to do, and you will find happiness without an end if you pretend. Remember, anyone can dream, and nothing bad as it may seem. The world is mine, it can be yours, my friend. So why don't you pretend? You'll find a love you can share, and you can call your oh, oh, oh. Just close your eyes, you'll be there. You'll never be there alone. And if you sing this melody, you'll be pretending just like me. The world is mine, it can be yours, my friend. So why don't you pretend? You'll find a love you can share, and you can call your oh, oh, oh. Just close your eyes, you'll be there. You'll never be there alone. And if you sing this melody, you'll be pretending just like me. The world is mine, it can be yours, my friend. So why don't you pretend? So why don't you pretend? So why don't you pretend? Well, I felt in need of some loving, so I sat down on a wall. Tried to find a reason for living, but I couldn't find a reason at all. So I owned up to my maker and started to say a prayer. I waited for an answer, but there wasn't anybody there. I thought there should have been someone, but I wasn't quite sure there was. It appeared to me to find there was no one that I could take my troubles to, and all the dreams that I have answered, all the loving that I want to share. It's all that good, I don't mind, 'cause there really wasn't nobody there. Well, I went in need of some loving, so I sat down on a wall. I tried to find a reason for living, but I couldn't find a reason at all. So I owned up to my maker and I started to say a prayer. 'Cause when I asked for nothing, I could feel there was somebody there. Well, I'm looking now, but it's easy, 'cause I know which way to go. It doesn't matter how long it takes me, because there's someone there to help me to know that all the dreams I have asked for and all the loving that I want to share, it's all that good, I don't mind, 'cause there really is somebody there. Welcome, Bon Scott. You're the first on the chat so far. I've just come on just to pass the time. If you want to turn me on to anything you really want to, turn me on to your love, sweet love. It's a fine time, it's a right time. Oh, any time of yours is my time. It's a fine time for love, sweet love. Come on, sweet Caroline. You're my sweet Caroline. You know I want to take you. I really gotta make you. Come on, sweet Caroline. Take my hand. Together we can rock and roll. When I'm thinking of you sleeping, well, I'm at home alone and weeping. Are you keeping your love, sweet love? Do you still care when I'm not there? Or do you really wish I was there? Can I come back for love, sweet love? Come on, sweet Caroline. You're my sweet Caroline. You know I want to take you. I really gotta make you. Come on, sweet Caroline. Take my hand. Together we can rock and roll. Come on, sweet Caroline. You're my sweet Caroline. You know I want to take it. I really gotta make it. Come on, sweet Caroline. Take my hand. Together we can rock and roll. That would be good, buddy. Well, you wouldn't read the letters that I wrote you. You asked me not to call you on the phone. But there's something I've been waiting for to tell you. So I wrote it through the words of the song. I never knew God made honky-tonk angels. I might have known you never make a wife. He gave up the only one that ever loved you, and went back to the wild side of life. Can't afford a ticket on auto call a red plane. Try to ditch a ride on a cab across the slow train. I guess it doesn't matter as long as I can get my head down in the sun. Bon Scott, I can't play piano. I haven't played it for 25 years. I'm learning, but just having fun. And I must re-listen to Matchstick Man. That's what I'm doing, but I'm just in the dabble with this. Like, don't know what's doing it. Just trying to see what works. Oh, Joanna, she runs a country. She runs a government that ran for. Well, maybe you're talking. There's a grandfather clock in the corner with a smile on his face. Chairs and tables, expensive labels, velvet curtains and lace. Every day when I go in there, I will buy a thing or two. But money can't buy everything. That's why I really wanted you. Oh, Antique Angelique, you've been more to me than everything I have. Antique Angelique, you've been more to me than everything I have. I didn't think anybody else would. Well, you have some wow and the press fund sport. You must be a dedicated stage school fan, surely. Or someone in your family. It must be the way they're moving up to straight to be very much by wow. I like some of the other stuff. Hey, Max Beck Me. I never learned that one. I love the pool. Yeah. He is in his room and will be there soon. They come to smash the heaven he has known. But he's sure to know soon that he must go. This backstreet dream he has to leave behind. Oh, what a shame. Oh, what a shame. He's a poor old man. Poor old man. Poor old man. Can you help him? Things are at their worst. What should he do first? He must wander, no one wants to know. He must spread his wings, pack away his things, and sack is all he needs for all he owns. Oh, what a shame. Oh, what a shame. He's a poor old man. Poor old man. Oh, poor old man. Can you help him? You know what? One day, one spoke. The old man said, I still have the record actually, like it's a record I bought at probably in state school actually. Short like the size of firstly, short hair, I went and bought it. 77 or something like that, like it was 75p, 75p, that was a lot of money. Are you in the UK, Bonsford? See, I never really learned much state school because I like that actually listen to it. I've taken a lot of stress though in the time that I've been in because I like state school. It used to be a really good state school. Many people say, many people pause Australia. Pause, is that Australia? Uh, there's a lot of people at this state school actually, like it's like there's a lot of people here that's people at my age group that were pretty taboo that until for people to like state school, and I used to think about this and normally trying to say state school is three words, but state school is amazing to try to say. Thank you, really. Oh yeah, totally. They are underrated. See their songs are the lyrics of their songs as well as the music at good beat and that way. And when they went commercial, I remember I was watching the back like when they got in the army now and I just thought, oh, doing guys sort of step back. But a few years after that, my son actually took up with my little friends. I'm one day in the car through the puzzle and I was questioning that about saying he was only like 14 years old and we got in the car and they were saying he sang the whole album but he sang that song on the army and I just thought, how do you get songs ahead of its time because that's what's happening now, well, what was happening at that time, I was state school, they're mostly on the great, but there's not many people that are top thing. The main albums they got somewhere on my hard disk I've got this Robert Taylor state school. Their relation to music and recording on metal. States go for totally magic. Velvet curtain shut, the show will close. Our scene is over and the whole world knows. Velvet curtain shut, the light from my mind. I'll leave the stage, but my memories behind. Though I started to depend on you, and you try to be dependable too. Wasn't long before we fell in love, and you really broke my heart. Oh, I just spun it back in my head for a while. I know heard that 40 years or something. I just spun it in my head, just never had. Velvet Curtains. Did you know that one? But Antique Games Week, that's amazing. Someone says Antique Games Week. You know when someone says Antique Games Week, that's a dedicated day. It's good for them.